Hey everyone, it's Libby. Welcome, 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 welcome. And what do I want to have a look at in this particular reading? Oh, it could be a little bit tricky. It's about a supposed state of emergency being declared in Southern is not real. So where do I go? First of all, I say welcome and welcome to Warramai land. As I make these videos, WORIMI, I'd like to acknowledge the First Nations people. Okay, so really do need to get a First Nations painting to go there, especially a Warramai one, but it'll happen one day. Okay, not a lot of news coming out of Is Not Real. There was several days ago a state of emergency declared in Arad, A-R-A-D, I believe, which is where a particular Iranian thing dropped near a particular nuke plant in southern is not real. Now, I believe there were multiple deaths. If I look at the news, was it around 180, if I get that correctly? I may be completely off track there. But what's coming out is news that the only thing that I can find is from the Times of isnotreal.com, the media there. Fallout from the Iranian strike on Demonia plant would be symbolic, not radioactive. After a missile hit a city near a sensitive site, experts say strike on a nuclear reactor would pose little risk of Chernobyl-like contamination or nuke explosion, but it would hurt nonetheless. Now, why is this? I'm finding this a bit intriguing. I'm just having a quick look to see how many passed. The fact that there is in the local paper over there, the local media over there, they're going, nothing to see, nothing to see, nothing to see. So apparently the Saturday strike heavily damaged residential buildings in the dusty desert city. It also raised urgent questions about the vulnerability of the nuke research centre, which lies 9 kilometres away, and Iran's willingness to target it. Now, what's got me actually curious is that the Dimona plant houses a small research reactor rather than a giant commercial power reactor that is heavily defended by both active and passive members. The fact that they're actually putting media publication out about nothing to see here has me wondering whether there's something to see here. So I'm going to use my yes/no cards to start with, and I'll bring you down so you can see shuffling it. It's blank on both ends, so I'm not quite sure which way they go. Okay, they go this way. Come on down, there's 12 yes, there's 12 no's, and 2 blanks. Was there damage to a nuke reactor in Is Not Real? Was there damage to it? The fact that there is a nothing to see here piece in the state media over there was there wants this one. Was there actual damage? You saw me shuffle, you saw it poke out. It's a yes. Yes, there was. That they're not revealing. Okay, so we know that there is if you're wondering what deck it is, it's the Runic Tarot. Got my little cheaty sheet here for the ruins. The fact that there is pretty much a complete media blackout on the base. We've got the 6 of Swords, which, well, look what's in the distance here. Moving towards, I mean, it is moving towards the dawn of a new day, but could have more meaning here. Looking at options with that 7, so 6 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles. This is the symbol for the warrior. It's also target on the back. Honor, authority, supposed justice, looking at options. Was there damage? Is there damage to a nuke facility in Is Not Real that has been covered up? Has there been Queen of Pentacles trying to protect protection, a shield here? Okay, so it's a signifier card. We've got this internal protection, some sort of shield. We know the dome has failed badly. So we've got the Queen of Pentacles here, some sort of internal protection happening. Righto, I'm being drawn to the rune on here and I'm trying desperately to see what it actually means. It's a combo. It means protection, shield, warding off evil, but I'm looking at this downline here as well, which could be part of self-reliance and endurance, survival and constraint. So this is very much a protective shield in regards to self-reliance, survival. Okay. Really, really drawn to this down the bottom here. What is it? I can't even really see what it is. I'm going to hold it close to the camera. But it's the glow of something. Okay, let's see where it goes. Challenged by the Hanged Man, nothing to see here. Look elsewhere. It's got the symbol of defense on his chest. Okay. The moon, secrets not been revealed. At the foundation, the energy they're stewing in is trying to keep secrets hidden. This is Nine of Swords in the past. Something that's very anxiety inducing, with these swords of truth plunging through the figure here. This is really actually quite concerning. And then you've got the King of Pentacles at the top, this external determination to keep a shield on this. The symbol here is partially the self, the enemies, social order, so attempting to keep social order. Partially, but you've got the two extensions on this, which are very much about challenges and blocks. So, yeah, okay. Social order would be trying to keep a lid on it, trying to keep a shield on it. Looking at options in the immediate future. And we've got the Magician here, the manipulation. Again, we've got this symbol here that this king has. He's got an extension, but the symbol at the top of the finger there, again, is very much about the self, attempting to keep social order, pointing at enemies. Wow, okay. Internally, what the heck do we do? Undercover, crossroads, but you've got this energy here. I think yes, there is. Let's see where that goes. Hopes and fears, the Knight of Pentacles, trying to keep a stability of government and the shield of protection. The outcome, the Eight of Cups. The little squirrel taking off with an important fact. The World card. And then the Queen of Wands. The world and ending. It's also reminiscent of Raiders of the Lost Ark when the Nazis look into the Ark of the Covenant, and then you've got this Queen of Wands, the inspirational female coming forward, with a new plan. And also, I'm going to say to move on with that Six of Swords. You've got the Lovers card, and you've got the Defiance, the Five of the infighting defiance. I think also this could be information that, again, they don't know whether to release or not about damage, because here we've got the Lovers, some sort of agreement. I don't know who this is. This could also be keeping the information internally, because for me, Queens are internal, Kings are external, some sort of agreement. But here we've got the Five of Pentacles, which is about pretty much tied up at the stake, yelling in defiance. And then you've got the Page of Wands and the Death card. I think there's something more severe has happened. There's that Ace of Wands, there's the Emperor, there's the Fool on the bottom, the underlying energy. Trying to keep, first of all, it's a yes card, but also trying to protect the Emperor, trying to protect my way or the highway. I don't know who the Emperor figure is, because I don't think Netanyahu, Yahoo. I don't think the Yahoo is still there. I haven't, all my readings, I keep getting that he's not on the top side of the soil. But whoever has stepped into this role, now understanding that there are some members in his government, especially in the coalition government, that are even more aggressive than what the Yahoo was. And the Fool, the uncharted waters. We've got the Ten of Cups, the toasting of the Emperor in the Hall of Valhalla, which is where the emperors go, or the warriors go when they pass. You've then got the crowning of the new with that Seven of Cups, but illusional, delusional, poor choices. And then we've got the High Priestess, secrets. I am just going to put it out there that my vibe from all that is, first of all, Yahoo is gone. Whoever is in charge at the moment is even more aggressive than what Yahoo was. And yes, I think there was damage to a facility that they are trying to cover up. What happens next? What happens next and is not real? Okay, thinking about that Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. Looking at the options. What is going to be the next step of whomever is in charge of is not real? What's going to be their next step? A couple of cards have flung themselves out. What's going to be even more cards have flung themselves out. Okay. Oh, you want me to keep shuffling? Okay. I got 1, 2, 3. What's going to be the next step of is not real? Right, let's have a look. I know what the bottom card there is. Let's have a look. Didn't expect that one. We're working together. Challenged by the Nine of Pentacles. The wealthy with their life of luxury. So we've got the Two of Cups and Two of Pentacles. Two crossroads cards. This is the here and now. Two of Pentacles, decisions needing to be made in regards to protection, in discussions, emotional discussions underway. What's next? What's next? In the past, again, we've got that squirrel with the Eight of Cups taking off with the cup, the single cup. mean, this is, evolution. This one down here is the back to front wounded. This one here is the back to front comfort and pleasure. So by hanging on to the old, the challenge is that this privileged life that they had no longer exists. So there is crossroads moment here. The Fool, is this a new journey, or is whoever in charge going to do something really foolish? Temperance, balance, moderation. The Wheel of Fortune, things turning, changing. So externally the Wheel of Fortune, but internally there's this obsessive aggression behind the scenes that's just sort of one man's fight type thing. The Eight of Pentacles, the hopes and fears. This is hard work going on behind the scenes to create some sort of defense. The Knight of Cups, an offer being made, the Ace of Swords, and then the Queen of Cups. I actually like these cards. I thought they would, but then you've got the Emperor, keeping a lid, truth about something that has been kept a lid on by the Emperor. Nothing to see here with the Hanged Man, and looking at options. Okay, what's next? Could be the False Knight, bringing forward false information, false truth, trying to keep a lid on the situation. You've got the Hierophant, the higher authorities, and then you've got the Knight of Wands, putting the brakes on something that's explosive and volatile. And I'm going to say in partnership with our off-planet friends, as there is this Five of Swords energy. Oh boy. The underlying Six of Cups, which is about wanting to go back to what was, in the face of this Seven of, so we had the Five there somewhere. This is the abuse of power. Oh, and then the Tower card. And on the base, we've got this sneaking into camp, stealing what the past, and Ten of Wands, planting the seeds for the future. And then we've got the Devil under investigation. Oh boy, oh boy. Chariot, death of a leader, information coming out. Or information coming out about death of a leader. Oh boy, this really worries me, is the last one. I think there has been damage. I think it's been covered up, but they can't cover it up for forever. I think that news article was put out to try and placate the populace. Is whoever in charge of Is Not Real Now going to attempt a nuke option? I mean, they've got really, it's get to the stage of nothing left to lose. Are they going to attempt a nuke option? Cards popped out. I'm almost not game to have a look at it. Are they going to attempt? Ten of Cups. And then we've got the Star of protection. From the stars potentially protecting us. Okay, Ten of Cups. The two runes here is this upside down wounding, feeling wounded, and isolation. Challenges, frustrations, and isolation. So 10 of Cups, it's like the end of an era, end of a cycle. In the Great Hall, cheersing, the Hall of Valhalla where the warriors go when they pass. Poor choices. There's a plan underway. That Six of Swords again, heading towards the sun. In the past, if I go by the imagery, the Empress at the top. It is a Russia card, but it's something new. Sacrifice with the Hanged Man in the immediate future, but we've got these two twos side by side. It's not yet decided. You've got the Magician, determination, pointing at the enemies. Cowardly determination, but you've got this Eight of Cups. The walking away. The Two of Cups, 3 twos here. Ace of Wands, new plan, and then the Queen of Wands. This is, whoever this new is, not real leader, I suspect. And the Wheel of Fortune, everything changing. Everything changing. The fact that we've got 3 twos here indicates to me that it is not a set path at this stage. I think this is an option in the past. On the bottom, we've got the Star, we've got the Ace of Pentacles, we've got the King of Pentacles, we've got Justice, so actions having consequences. Star, I just keep getting this Ten of Swords, complete and utter downfall and full exposure. Decimation and the Sun card. It does worry me. It makes me really... I'm hoping it's just information will come out that it was intended or attempted. I hope for everybody's sake, but I keep getting it's going to take something like button being pushed and failing for the world to wait, for the world to just really go, no, no, loudly, resoundingly no. So yes, I do get that there was more damage to this. There is damage to a plant in, we'll just draw a couple of cards from the True Crime, that there is damage to some facility that is, nothing to see here, cover up. It worries me that there is this planning, all these twos, which were about a plan that could still go either way. What do we need to know about is not real and the potential for nuke? Assassination, intuition, mind control, crime of passion. It's that Six of Swords energy again, boat, something heading across the water that is poison because there is a debt. The party, social media, and contracts and agreements, the marriage card. Some sort of, oh, you want that one. Imprisonment. Oh boy. Sending overseas, some sort of poison due to a debt that is owed. The partying coming out on social media, this could be EPS stuff, and the contract to pay the debt, because there's that imprisonment card. I am just going to say it is a potential because of some sort of debt that is owed, and there is this trust your intuition in regards to a attempt. Deep breath, let it out. Going to go for a drive to the crystal shop, I think, and get some more protection and some more energy. Love to you all. Take care.